Ding, ding, ding. King seat match here for Division 1. I hope you're ready, folks. We got an absolute barn burner this evening. Danny Baggish, the gambler, taking on the Dutch Dragon. Jules Van Dongen in an ultimate throwdown. William Stewart here. Sean Green. Nick the Sheriff per usual. Oh, my, Sean.
How do we all do it? Honestly. Like, Danny and Nick definitely have the best advantage tonight, right? Like, hands down. They've had a little bit of a break compared to what we've had over the weekend. You working behind the scenes in the production for this Cross-Border Darts Challenge. Me, of course, doing commentary. Jules playing and then starring in a movie, in between on the weekend. But yeah, man, it's going to be exciting stuff. I cannot wait. I can't wait to see if if all of those factors really make a difference. Not with us, that won't make a difference, but I mean with the overall game between the two players.
Oh, exactly. I think that's right. I mean, there are some factors that are going to be embedded in this one. Let's not lie about
We'll talk
that.
about them.
But
Sure.
Both of these guys are pretty much equal in averages when we'll go over that more here. Well, right now, let's get to it. Danny Baggish, let's pull him up here. Let's go over the tail of the tape. Club 401 is where he's been playing out of, playing for 28 plus years. Yeah, he's got that salt and pepper look going these days. A little bit older. 5.72 NPR and a 71.2 win percentage. That's on 52 games played. That's 37 wins, folks. A 5.72 equals 39 9 marks, 81 7 marks, and 5 white horses for him. And yeah, making his first King Seat match appearance. Well, that's because he hasn't been really involved in the PPD until, well, this season. And look what he's been able to do.
Yeah, you're not wrong. He's been looked at as one of the favorites, and he's done everything that he can to stay that way. He's had one match against a player that's averaged below a 5 for the CSC season. Other than that, he's had to run through some pretty big names. Tim Adams in the first round. We didn't know how crazy that was going to be for Jules, but both of these guys had ridiculous. Danny had Ram Guevara in the first round.
Yep.
They start off with terrible draws. Jules got Leonard in round 2. Danny had Brian Dennis, and then moved through to some really tough matchups. They both earned their spot here, and I'm excited to see what Danny can do as one of the front runners and the favorite tonight. I'm just going to call it. He's the favorite tonight, and I think that he should be.
I'll lay it on you. Jules had the tougher track, I think. Just looking at the names, looking at the finishes right now, I think Jules Van Dongen had the tougher track. And let's get into it. His location of Sharks, been playing for 4 years. I'll let you get to the rest.
That's all right. You just do everything right. 5.62 NPR, a 70.9% win rate. Also, of course, his first King Seat match as his first time in the CSC Challenger Series. But yeah, PDC professional dart player, the Dutch Dragon, Bulls the movie actor. He said that they were on camera or they did their scene for 10 hours yesterday, starting around like 1:30. So you can see what time they probably finished. And then of course he had a 9-hour drive back to Shawnee, Kansas, or Shawnee, Missouri, whatever it is, in order to play tonight. So, he's never going to give an excuse, nor are we going to give him the opportunity to give an excuse of any kind. They're both professionals. Well, one of them is a professional. One of them's a former professional trying to get back to that level. So I'm expecting the best out of both players. I'm expecting 6+ average to have to win tonight. That's my prediction.
Well, folks, what do you think? I think we're going to get underway here in just a moment's time as, well, Jules Van Dongen, Danny Baggish. We're getting a look here from Sharks currently, as there is going to be a few, of course, followers in the background. I know Mike Brewer will be there, a couple others, and then how about for Danny Baggish's perspective? There's a few there as well at Club 401, and I'm digging the casino vibe back there on the movie poster.
Yeah, there's also a baby in the background. That would be Danny's new son. They're hanging out, so he has the motivation right there behind him. Jules, looks like he gave Lisa the night off, thankfully. No, wait, let me take that back. Lisa had to work this evening with the kids, I'm going to guess, while Jules got to go out. So, Yeah, exactly. And drove him home. The hilarious video in the car, right? Was wonderful. But if you've never watched before, let's go over the format and specific rules of the CSC Challenge Series real quick. It is a double elimination style tournament. Players play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket with a cork or 3-dart count up to start the match. You'll see it's going to go to Danny Baggish. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. If either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until the deficit is reduced to 2 legs. It's the PPD player advantage rule. And if we go the distance,
going for speed,
players will cork for start in the last leg decider. The winner tonight guaranteed $2,250. The third place guarantee, which is the best that the loser can do tonight, is $1,750. Well, not the best the third place person can do, but the guaranteed.
Well, here's what I'm going to give you, folks. This is how I got it going down this evening.
For it.
I'm going to give the upper hand to Danny Baggish, who's I think he's out to prove a point here that he's going to make a stand in the Partners Promoting Darts program for quite some time. For Jules Van Dongen, I think he's just got a little bit too much on his plate the last few days with the Cross-Border Darts Challenge. His performance there really didn't fill out the way he wanted it to be, but then to go into a movie script and have all that filming, have a long trek back, I got a 9-5 win going the way of Danny Baggish this evening with 31.5 9 marks. But right off the rip, Jules with a 9.
Goes the dynamite for Jules Van Dongen, the Dutch Dragon, breathing fire right out the gate. I know what I said to you pregame. That being said, I picked this guy the whole way through. We're now at the king seat. I can't lose it now. So I'm going to take Jules. And here's why I'm picking Jules tonight. He doesn't have any excuses right now. He is throwing on pure passion for darts. This is no longer work anymore. He got to star in a movie yesterday and kind of get back to just having fun being a dart player, getting us to celebrate himself like in this position that he's in. And I think that's going to just bring him back into focus. It's going to loosen him up, relax him. He's been dealing with a grip issue. If you remember, and like about 6 months ago when he got on his big run, he started kind of spinning the dart in his hand as he took it back. He's now struggling to find that grip when he spins it back. And that's from him himself. So he is looking to get that back. But I don't think that that's going to be something he's playing on field tonight. And I also think he has something to prove because he did not perform very well at the Cross-Border Darts Challenge in front of the movie producers, the director, and everyone else that was there as a fan. I saw more Jules Van Dongen jerseys in the crowd, let's be honest, than anyone else by far. So I think he's got a lot to prove as well.
We'll see. We'll see. Both have some underlying factors. As, of course, Danny, you can see the baby. I'm sure that's going to be a little bit of a sleep issue. He's probably a little bit sleep deprived for the last few weeks, I imagine.
That's fair, too.
Yes, for sure. But how about this? Jules looking for the 17s or 16s. He closes out the 16s and points on him as well. Big rip for him. 188 plays 53 here in our first leg of the evening. William Stewart, Sean Green, per usual. We'll leave out that other pesky mustached fella in the background.
The mustachioed man is, well, he looks a lot like Rob Farva right now. Yeah.
Sekar Ramrod. Sekar Ramrod.
I forgot. But I wrote it on the page.
Come on. No, I don't want a large Farva.
Sally Kelly in the chat. How are you, my dear? Thank you so much for all your help this past weekend. You're such an absolutely amazing person to have on that team too. Man, you dominated this weekend with a whole bunch of issues in the production and stuff like that are really tough to handle. So I just want to give you props for that live on air before I start, degrading you constantly as your best friend.
Yeah, good job, Sally Kelly. That's what you're talking about, right?
No, I was talking about you.
No. It was a team effort and everybody deserves it, but this is the match we've came to see here. This is going to be a barn burner. There's no doubt about it. I think we're going to go back and forth. Like I said, I gave the advantage to Danny, but this has and very well could go 9-8.
Don't you want to say anything nice about me?
When you have nothing nice to say, you don't say anything at all, Sean. Oh, sorry. Absolutely great call for your 9-darter, Sean.
It's because I said I will erupt, isn't it? That's why you hate me.
That's what it is. No, you did great. Fantastic work.
Can I actually air a grievance for the weekend?
Please, for the love of God, you said all these nice things to us privately, but why don't you just get on here live and just talk negatively? Go ahead.
I'm happy you guys are expanding the team over at the CDC, but Nick DeRossier, he couldn't do a different name. It's so close, so similar to how Will mispronounces mine.
Boom goes the dynamite again for the Dutch Dragon. He's got 2 to Danny's 0.
The side note though on that. If you want some inquiries on a dart referee, Nick's one to look at because that kid's 19, but he was back there spotting for a little bit just for kicks and giggles, and the guy was on top of it. Trip 20, trip 19, double 18 for 153 just right beforehand. I was like, oh gosh, okay, thanks, buddy.
Ooh, Jules almost goes 6 perfect into that one. Maddie K says Jules is like the Ivan Drago of darts. I like it. I think he would probably like that too. Can't tell you how much I appreciate everybody tuning in with us this evening. And as we get another 9 from Jules, he's gone 9-7-9 to start off this one. But if you leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Let us know who you have in this bad boy, like so many have done so far. We got 1,309 of you joining us. We'd love to see all 1,309 of you enter into tonight's live stream giveaway brought to you by A2ZDarts.com. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a Shot AI Mecha soft tip darts in 20 grams in celebration of the new Shot AI launch. So get yourself a new free set of darts just by watching this fantastic matchup that you were going to watch anyway.
Well, I will say this. Right now, Jules is playing the right move. He probably is going into this not knowing how he's really going to perform, especially with the extended drive. So padding the points early in this one, just to guarantee that he's going to have another look and a look at winning the leg. And he'll close out the and he goes right back to points. You see that?
Yep. He's keeping Danny at arm's length, and that's exactly what you need to do to someone like Danny Baggish. And Danny, of course, mentioning in his interview that you'll see in a little bit that as we get our first Gambler 9, boom goes the dynamite, that he wanted to start out on fire, just like he did against JC Martinez. Right now, Jules is the one breathing that fire.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the deal. Only a 3.25 and a 4.43 for that first leg. So really not any fireworks being had. It was just kind of getting some timbers and hoping to get a spark or two. But we'll see. This leg's looking different. 7.0 and a 6.14.
See Donna from Dryden in the chat there for you, bud.
If you are wondering at home, no, those pants can't get any tighter for Jules Van Dongen.
Well, boom goes the dynamite again. Number 3 in the leg for the Dutch Dragon. And I didn't mean that in a punny way.
Yes, you did. 100% you did. Perfect cue in there after the pant remark. Sean Green.
Hey, how about Colin Rath in the chat? What's up, brother? Missed you this weekend. Love you so much for all the support that you continue to always give, bud. Means a lot.
6'3", and he just misses outside of the bull, but should be guaranteed to have another opportunity at this one. Just need the one.
Yep, Danny trying to just settle in there a little bit, and that's all right. He'll get there. Not worried about him. But this will be 2 breaks of throw to start off the match for Jules. Surprising start to this match here, Will?
Definitely the first leg. That's more like it for our second leg. But, yeah, Jules breaking throw right off the bat twice.
Yeah.
A little surprising. We do got to win. Is that Robbie John Rodriguez behind, I believe you said Danny. That is not. That's
he's in the
Aaron.
States. Don't you guys know that?
Definitely looks like it, though, doesn't he?
He does.
There's
and
another
boom
one.
Goes the Baggish. Does it say 9 mark on there?
I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out.
They could even throw a dynamite stick up there. Don't you know this is CSC? I'm just kidding. Ryan, I am more than awake for this one, buddy. I got a little break yesterday for the most part.
I would say everybody else is too. We have almost 1,500 viewers already for this one. Let's see if we can break that 2,000 mark this evening. Let's do it, folks. Maybe we'll throw in another prize or something. Who knows? Who knows? Feeling like in a giving mood.
Guys, this is the former U.S. number 1 taking on the current U.S. number 1.
So you just call them a has been and a never was. Way to go, Sean Green.
You mean a has been and a is been? I don't know how it never was. As Jules fires in another 9.
Well, if you haven't queued in, that's my go-to for Danny Baggish always is the never was statement, and he just loves it, and then throws in a 9 mark every time.
Yeah. Well, how about a 7 instead? Good old Colin Rath, the Philly sensation. Then we got the Philly legend, I guess, who's here as well. The best of Philly in the chat.
This is your time here, Danny, to get a leg on the board. Big trip 17 over the 16s or points. Yep. 15s.
Back-to-back 7s will do. Looking more and more likely that he's going to put the first leg on the board. Hey, Elisa's there in the background now. So she has shown up.
You know, I do have
Dragons.
I do have a little complaint about the 9 mark or the 9 call. I wish you would have gave Vern a little yes sir afterwards, just for his Masters, being at the last Masters.
Yeah, he's had his time in the spotlight, I think. That being said, and this is the best part of this, I'm dead serious when I say I had to go back and re-listen to it to know what was said at all in that leg by either of us.
I think my favorite part is that the trip 19, I smashed the button for that and went up. I knew he was going to hit double 12. I jumped up before he even hit it about 2 feet in the air. And then Jeff, about 2 seconds after, goes, was that a 9?
Now, let's be fair. He said that he knew that one was a 9 after the second dart on the trip 19. He said he realized it on dart 8.
I love it.
I would like to shout out that 9 mark there.
Oh, look at that.
But also
big 9 from Baggish.
Joe in the background there. Joe, that's Mr. Joe Club 401 in the background holding up a sign that says Nick D for president. So thank you for that. Nick DeRossier, I'm sure that's for you.
Yes. Yeah. Not for you to share. There's no way. Especially with that stash you got going, there's nobody allowing you in the office with that thing. That lip sweater does not work with me, my guy.
He can't even walk near a school with that thing on.
Folks,
he'll get arrested.
Yeah, if you're confused, wait until the break when these interviews pop up and you can see this gross looking thing on the top of Nick's upper lip.
He can't even buy a car. He has to buy a white van.
It almost looks fake.
With that stash.
Did you buy that at the store?
But like, did you buy like a small version of one that you should have on your face?
I took Jeremy Burns' old one and dyed it.
I'm pretty sure it's trimmings from somewhere else. All right, back to the match. Look at Danny Baggish slugging into 7.00, looking to make this 2-2 and get right back into the mix here.
Brian Drew, I appreciate that, bud. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Oh, gosh. I'm just grateful you were kind to my beard.
But that beard was brutal. Almost as brutal as the hairline these days.
You knew if I'm losing the hair up there, I got to gain the hair on my face.
You knew it was coming, my guy. How about that 7 from Jules? But it's just not going to be enough. Danny to square in this these 16s, close them out. Possibly add some more points or just go right to the bull.
I'm just going to add some more points. And then go right to the bull. That's as good as a coffin shot as we're going to see. So about to be 2-2. This one, a break a throw for Danny. So you saw Danny start out a little bit slow. Jules start out on fire. Now Danny, the 6.75.
That's more
starting
like
to heat
it.
up.
That is more like it. 3 legs in the 6s here. Jules gave us a 6.48. Then Danny with back-to-back 6.60, 6.75. Those are tasty treats, if you ask me.
Big start from Jules. That's a 9. That's the 9th 9 mark.
That's why I counted possibly getting 31 and a half 9 marks tonight. We'll see if we can get there. Josh Hill, we will be streaming Wednesday night. I will be in Vegas, but I don't think Nick gets in until, Thursday or early Friday morning? Oh, wow. Okay, early Friday morning. So late arrival for Nick. I think Sean was going to be joining us maybe virtually here and there.
Yep, we'll see what I can do. Saturday is All-Star Triples, correct?
Yeah, we do have All-Star Triples too. So it's kind of, we're going to be dual streaming. I know that Jeff's going to be getting in the mix and helping us out with production on that front. So that'd be Jeff McMahon. Big shout out to him who's going to be joining in. So no matter what, you're going to have action, whether it be Partners Promoting Darts or some NDA Team Dart. But no CSC next week. Okay, yeah. So next Monday and Wednesday, we will not have it because of NDA Team Dart and just how many people are involved in Team Dart and whatnot. If you have not gone, that is a massive event too. That's that's
crazy
big. Yeah, I think 250 boards at least.
Mm-hmm.
Giant
room.
Players. Yeah,
in a very good streaming area, and you guys are going to do a fantastic job. You always have the internationals that come on over. That's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
the Germans,
I believe
Spaniards.
I believe Nico will be back this year too. So there's some big name overseas participants, folks. I mean, some PDC players that last year. I mean, Daniel Klaus was there. So I look forward to it.
Well, this is an interesting leg of brewing here, bud. 6.25 to a 6.0. Danny's only got the 15s to score on.
And that's
down 22 points.
That's the strugglesome part there. Does he make a move for the bull, being that he's 3 houses down?
Yeah, it might be the time for this.
Yeah, could be.
Definitely time for this. Boom goes the dynamite. He's going to sacrifice the points, thinking that Jules can't go double bull, trip 15, and that Danny's going to get a look here at the bulls. It might be only 4 of them, but Jules.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful. Jules. Boom, baby.
Come on.
Got some.
That was nasty.
Wow.
That was nasty.
What a leg of darts.
You're danged if you do, danged if you don't. And a 9 follow with a just hammer down, double, trip 15 for the leg. 6 pluses for both of those guys.
Wow. And that is honestly the moments that these two masterful dart players can pull off. That's why the excitement's here. It might not happen every leg because that's pretty impossible, but we're going to at least have a couple more kind of like that.
I'll tell you what, it is great to see just how the CSC has just developed into just absolute slobber knocker matches, and even overseas players and folks and fans are joining us. I hopped into online darts chat last week just to check out the live lounge, and that's an overseas thing. I jumped in there and just said hello, everyone, and the guy said, "Are you Will with USA Darts? I absolutely love the CSC Challenger Series. It's great." It was cool.
That's
to
awesome.
See. Yeah,
that's really cool. Vaughn, if we don't call out the actual shots you need to win, then how is everybody supposed to know? That can't be a commentator's curse. We didn't say he was going to hit it. We said that's what he needs to do.
The fact that Danny finished with a 6-8 that last leg and lost is just nuts.
Buddy, after Booyah Cup, nothing surprises me. Like, I can't be surprised anymore.
These averages anymore are just getting ridiculous. And looking at next year's invitees and just seeing the progression from some of our players it's great for the game.
Nasty.
Great for the game.
So Jules up 3-2. It is a marathon, not a sprint. So that leg, in the grand scheme of things, was just a hold a throw for Jules Van Dongen. But it was a very, very sweet hold a throw.
Trevor mentioning the Spellman Gates Booyah Cup leg. Well, no kidding. Since that was a 7-3 and a 7-0, how can you compare a 6-8 and a 6-1-7? I mean, come on now. But that's just what we're gonna. I guarantee you, we're gonna see more legs like that in the future because that's where this game is going. It's about what you miss these days, not what you hit. Tenfold, like more than ever.
Which is why I sit here, because my game will ever be what I miss and not what I hit. Or what I hit and not what I miss.
I've successfully given up on darts, I'm pretty sure. Just this has become too much of a investment, the streaming and production gig now, that you just don't have time. You just don't have time, brother. But
yeah, isn't it weird that we would both give it up too for something like this?
Oh, no, the wife just said she's got muffins upstairs. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, it'd be nice if no, I'm not gonna say it.
We're not gonna ship you any, don't worry.
You're welcome. No, well, I was gonna say it in a different way, but that's fine.
Danny looking for the 15s to close them out over the Bulls for the leg. And a 3-3 matchup.
5-2-9 from Danny Baggish. And ladies and gentlemen, all month long, A to Z Darts is featuring the Emorite Darts series from 180, plus a special raffle. Purchase the Dart of the Month and automatically get entered into a raffle to win a set of 180 Magic Matt Mullen darts. The raffle ends May 1st, and the winner will choose their choice of soft tip 19 grams or steel tip 23 grams. You can also join in on their April Raffle Mania to win even more darts prizes. All customers that purchase a set of K-Flex have a chance to win a set of Target Exo steel tip darts. Or if you buy the Target Exo darts, you'll be entered into a raffle to win a set of Nathan Aspinall's Echo steel tip darts. It's like an inception of darts. Lastly, purchase anything from the Dart World March. The Dart World March launch to win a set of that's supposed to say Chris Dobie. Hollywood Action steel tip darts. They said Derby. Raffle ends April 30th, and the winner will be announced on the A to Z Darts Facebook page. Best of luck to everyone.
Oh gosh. Folks,
they spelled the name wrong. That wasn't me.
He about hicked up. He about pulled a Ron Burgundy there and just went with it. I'm Ron Burgundy. All righty, folks. We have got 1,700 viewers right now. If we can get to 2,000, Sean Green will send a personal message to one folks, and a personal boom goes the dynamite just to you. We'll pick one winner. 2,000 viewers at one point.
And the viewership drops.
Well, I would like to say
viewership dropped.
Would like to say our previous KINGSEAT record was Millar Maloney, I believe, which would have been 1733 would probably be our peak for a KINGSEAT. So yeah, if we had over 2,000, I'll commission Ryan Keith to do AI art of whoever wins randomly picked from Facebook.
Ooh,
and this just in, Nick will shave his mustache and give you the hair. The ultimate gift. Oh my!
And Will will do a reverse mohawk. What?
No, absolutely not. I'm just gonna shave the middle of the part, just to give the old man look.
Yeah, you'll get Will's wife's muffins delivered to you.
Well, there we go. Jules throwing in a 9 mark there, and Danny looking to back it up. Will not back it up. I love that his kiddo is definitely upside down, backwards on the couch, not giving a dang what his dad's doing.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. That is a potential moment in this one. Advantage Baggish here. You can see him. He's
getting
almost
hyped.
like rehyping himself up.
He knows it's a big point in this match. He wants to go into the break with the advantage. There's the trip 18. He knows it's in his hands now. 16s or 17s. I like that option, Danny. Go ahead and pound him.
And how about that 8?
He ate that one up.
He got some.
All right. Jules. Looking for the answer.
Ooh. I do want to give a huge shout out to Lisa, Crystal Bunce, Erica Bame for personally making my wife one of the members of the WAGs of the dart players. They hung out the entire weekend and had a good time.
Now, Danny going for the 17s first, just trying to make sure this is out of reaching distance for Jules.
Bianca, can you explain what highly decorated means? It's really cool if it,
Just having Nico there alone is pretty cool. But yeah, anytime parents and family gets involved, that alone's fairly neat. But he may have some accolades, or they may have some accolades, it looks like.
Appreciate it. Well, Danny looking in charge of this one. The Dragon, even with 6 of them here, won't get the point lead, but he'll throw the 6 anyway. My goodness. 3 in the black from Jules Van Dongen. Well. Oh. It's a little bit. Oh, he gets on dart too. All right. 5.42 from Baggish. And that actually, you blink and we're at our break, buddy.
I knew it was going to happen. I think this is going to be like an hour-long match no matter what, folks. Just hold on to your seats. These are some excellent interviews besides the mustache from Nick Teixeira. Just try to cover it.
Just think of Farva the whole time.
Cover it with your finger if you can.
Like as the interview's playing.
If not. But no, anyway. How about our interviews with Jules Van Dongen and Danny Baggish?
And hit that share button.
Back to the conclusion of this match.
Share.
Danny Baggish, the gambler here, playing out of Club 401, playing for Club 401 Vending.
Well, welcome back, the gambler Danny Baggish, to the CSC Challenger Series for your 3rd streamed match of the season and your 1st appearance in the King Seat. How does it feel to make it to this point?
Yeah, it's been a tough road. Obviously, it might not look like it because of the end result with the numbers, winning 9-0, 9-6, and so forth. But it's been tough.
We want to congratulate you on the newborn, but also alongside with that, it must get complicated to handle the family life versus the darting world and balancing that dynamic. Can you talk to us a little bit about how you do it?
Yeah, it's been easy on me per se. Obviously, my fiance Nikki, she's the rock star. I can't imagine what these women go through as mothers and just in life in general. She makes it easy. I help her throughout the night as much as I can. I let her get her sleep, but at the same time, the mother instincts kick in to where she's just always waking up and always needing to do what mothers need to do and so forth. So I can just play the game. That's the easy part, but she makes it a lot easier for me to do.
You guys heard it here first. Danny Baggish not sleeping on the couch tonight. You face one of your toughest opponents yet, and I say that each week because it just keeps getting tougher. Jules Van Dongen, the Dutch Dragon. What's going to be your game plan to come out on top?
Yeah, just got to do the same thing like I did against Lamakine. I just got to come out firing. Obviously, against Jules, it's going to be tough. I just know that his off legs, where he's going to shoot that low five, I need to pounce on that. Right, you're going to have to hold your throw. There's not going to be a lot of breaks. Shouldn't be, and yeah, just gotta play out strong and be strong right out the gate. You can't take any games off.
Anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Yeah, just thank you to all my sponsors. You know who you are. I appreciate everyone. EDC, Booyah, Target, Maximum Precision Designs, Vinny Norton Productions, Tommy K's. And if I missed you, then I'm sorry. But and then just Nikki for allowing me to do this. I appreciate it. And without her, I wouldn't be able to do it. And everyone that's coming out tonight, thanks for the support. And I'm looking forward to a great battle.
Danny, we're excited to have you on our show again. We're excited for this King Seat. This might be the best King Seat match in CSC history. And we're excited to see how it unfolds. And we wish you nothing but the best of luck in your match.
Say, Jules, you be easy. Yep. Say, be easy, Jules. Be nice.
Mecha darts as a part of the shot AI range. Mecha is kind of a Transformers vibe. So let's do a quick review as we throw a leg of 501. Ooh, surprised I fit that in there. The milling is certainly distinguished on this barrel. Combination of shark, square, and V-cuts, they say. It feels like luxury in your hands. 105. I don't think I've had that one before since the past 4 months. Okay, 19's all the way. Oh. I'm gonna blame the beep beep beeps from the retail storefront. Let's see. Oh, I had to press player change. Let's finish off strong before we end. Overall, I love that kind of slight taper into a front loaded. If you're wanting to experiment with a different weight distribution, this might be a way to ease into it. Decorative barrel, very high end look and feel. It just, like I said, feels like luxury. Black and gold, also synonymous with luxury typically. And that is the Mecha range, 32. Get in there.
I'm Jules Van Dongen. Play for BNG out of Shawnee at the Sharks.
Welcome back, Jules Van Dongen, the Dutch Dragon, for your third appearance on the CSC livestream and for the King Seat match, the biggest one yet. How's it feel to make it this far?
For the first time, I'm pretty happy where I'm at, especially given that when we first started, I saw that I had Leonard second round potentially, so not the easiest of draws, and to make it through and make it to the King Seat match is pretty satisfied with it.
Certainly. And right now we're actually looking at you currently traveling from another event on your way to this one. Can you talk to us? We know you're used to the travel, but what's one of the hardest parts of doing these quick turnarounds between events?
Yeah, I know this last couple months have been pretty hectic, and Lobby and we came straight from England straight over to Chicago to play in the Cross Border Challenge. So we didn't have much time there, and then straight into filming the movie yesterday, and that turned into a late night, and then now a 9-hour road trip home.
Tonight, you face against Danny Baggish, statistically your toughest opponent yet. What's going to be your game plan to come out on top and get your spot into the finals?
Hit a lot of 9 marks. For me, Danny, this season so far has been the most steady and factor in the CSC. And respect to Porky, but if you hit a 3 mark, you might get away with it. And against Danny, you can't do that. And he will punish that. But then in return, if he has a bad round, I will have to capitalize on those bad rounds. So. Yeah, I just have to stay sharp. I I cannot coast. I cannot, take it easy. I gotta take any opportunity I get.
And anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Yeah, thanks for supporting as always, and thanks for supporting the PPD and the stream and watching it, because without people watching, this wouldn't be possible. So, yeah, thanks for everything.
Well, Jules, we are excited to have you back on our show. We're excited for the KINGSEAT match. This is probably one of the most anticipated matches in CSC history, and all we can do is wish you the best of luck.
This is the Dutch Dragon, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Some great interviews besides the mustache. There's no denying it, folks, now for you all to see. What do you think? Leave it? Shave it? Do something better? Should he twirl it? Nah, he can't grow one that long. Here we go, folks. Danny Baggish, Jules Van Dongen. Danny Baggish, the gambler, has the advantage 4-3 currently on this one. What do you think, Sean?
I think the mustache does have to go.
I agree.
Oh, you meant the darts. I don't think we could have asked for much more to start this thing off. We had one crazy leg there at to make it 3-3, and Danny wins the last leg to make it 4-3 there. And you would say after starting out down 2-0, he'll take 4-3 at the break.
I would say so. I mean, there at the very beginning, a fun fact, Danny did call me in the middle of this bad boy and said,
He did.
he just had a conversation. He's like, yeah, didn't start off too hot, but I caught on, but I'm still playing like dog crap. I said, okay, if you say so, because he's throwing a 5.62. So in his essence, he is, because he's below his current MPR in the tournament.
And he has been so consistent on his averages that they've been right around a 5.72 every single match, which is honestly kind of insane.
I would just like to say that
Go ahead,
my
Nick.
mustache. No, I'm going to go ahead because my mustache is not for you guys. It is for Gin Mounts and Gin Mounts alone.
Well, we didn't want to hear that one, but I guess you go ahead and say it anyways. By the way, she's a taken woman.
Yes, she is. She is married. Happily.
She doesn't need you around.
But if there was ever swinging for the fences, Nick, you're doing just that.
A swing and a miss. Just a bit outside. And by just a bit outside, dude, you threw it and were in the third base dugout going for the home plate. Yeah, third base dugout, my guy. Way off of third base.
You threw it into your own team's dugout and hit Jen. That's the problem.
For those that are wondering, Jules currently throwing a 5.08. So yeah, it's significantly lower than his current MPR, at least a half a mark down from his MPR. So he's got to pick it up a hair. I think both these guys are going to try to do so in this conclusion of the match. Remember, race to 9, so quite a bit more to go in this bad boy. Share this out for your friends to enjoy. Plenty of time to enjoy this one.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be fire from this point forward, most likely. See if Jules staying right there.
Mr. Gates in the chat. I will say,
Love Mr. Gates. Leonard was hilarious this weekend. That DRA meeting was something else, bud. Cracked me right up. Hope you're feeling better, my friend. It's always difficult to be sick, especially with your schedule and everything going on with you. It's like every time you're sick, there's something that's going to be affected by it.
We did want to mention how about that news about the betting and whatnot this past
it's really
weekend?
cool. It's historic for North American darts and for North Americans.
And who knows what this could lead to?
Yeah.
Down the road. I mean, we could have a sports bet in the CSC Challenger Series, essentially. You never know how far this could go.
And you always hope for it to go as far as it might possibly go, which is a really, really, really awesome sign for all of us. And I mean all of us. The 1,500 that are watching along, the 2 players playing, you and me, maybe Nick, probably not. If he keeps that mustache, there's no telling.
Nick in the background just said, I'm on a diet for Vegas.
No, he said, I'm going to diet.
Also,
like the mustache.
Also, I am, but I wasn't going to out myself. But jeez.
I thought he said I just started a diet for Vegas. I was like, but late start.
Hey, he can diet this week.
Oh, gosh. Brother, I've been trying to diet. And it ain't going well. It ain't going well. No, we were not saying that. And if you thought so, I apologize, brother.
Garfinkel in the chat. What's up, brother?
5.04 for Jules as he gets on top and back into this match. 4-4.
Did you guys happen to watch Alex Spellman's interview tonight? Where was his interview at?
He did online darts. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It wasn't 8 p.m. It was 8 p.m. their time. So 3 or 4 Eastern? I think 3 Eastern, yeah. You can go check it out. Online Darts Live Lounge.
I will.
Phil Bars does a great job. He has a lot of – he goes to all the Pro Tour events and interviews all those pro players after their wins and stuff. So it's a channel to definitely follow. Fun fact, I'll be doing the online darts production for the U.S. Darts Masters. So that's kind of cool that I get that opportunity with Phil to do that and whatnot.
Yeah, it's
so
gonna be
looking
great,
forward
man.
to that. Yeah, we'll try to dual stream it on USA Darts if he'll allow it.
Yeah, it's 4-4. Danny Baggish, Jules Van Dongen. Jules winning the last leg there, tying it up. We got ourselves a tie ball game. Mike Maloney looks like he is up 6-5 in his matchup with Tim Adams.
Let's go back to Jules, and he's going to try to shut down those 17s in this round. He'll do so now.
There it is. And back. He'll take it from those red, white, and blue fights.
Down to the 15s before taking a look at the 16s. He's grabbing that bed. So he has something to work on and point off of.
And again, attacking the throw here, Baggish, to try and take the lead 5-4.
I love Jeff coming in here and said, this chat is like a reunion, laugh out loud. That's what we try to make it, Jeff. It's just fun.
Boom, baby.
And a little bit of professionalism as well. No, who am I kidding? Far from professional for this one half the time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, for both of us. Although Danny has an opportunity here, doesn't he? Yeah, he sure does. Big opportunity. Not anymore. All right. So Jules should pull this one out. One bowl needed.
Yeah, back-to-back unfortunate goes for for Danny. I mean, 4.25 and only throwing a 3.83 here in this one. I think I'll be a little concerned if I'm Danny Baggish here.
I don't know if necessarily I'd be concerned yet. It's only 5-4. 3-8's weird, but Joe's kind of started out on fire and jumped ahead. Danny kind of had to push a little bit, so expect him to get right back into it here. Like right back into it. Like all the way back into it. He throws a 9. So I recreate it there real quick.
108. Oh, sorry. Couldn't resist.
Hey, let's give a huge shout out to someone that we have not seen do a Championship Charge Corporation event before this weekend. How about our MC from this weekend, Jay Flats?
This guy is, I cannot tell you, this guy is just incredible. Okay. If you didn't catch the fake English accent, he did that for a reason, and that's because he got dared to, and he just went out there and nailed it. Like, what?
He said these guys are hyped AF still from that last round.
For those who don't know, that he has no darts background. He does the Kelly Clarkson show, I guess. So he's apparently, got a little background on that side of things, but absolutely killed it. He was dancing with kiddos up on the stage for a little while, and maybe there were some parts that he needs to work on, but first event, killed it.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And asking him afterwards, he's like, I definitely would say yes if they asked me to come back again. So that's a great sign.
A big party atmosphere. Why wouldn't you? And then 10 minutes after the event, folks, he was getting his hair cut in a salon next door because, somebody said, I'll give a free haircut to Jay in the chat, or not in the chat, but in the audience.
There's the coffin shot from Danny Baggish, coined by Mr. Ryan Mooneyham. Sunshine, they're going to play with a tape on the floor for soft tip. It's a more soft tip thing.
I don't know. Maybe there is a Naki at no. By him looking down, I can tell you that there's not one.
Yeah.
He wouldn't
you
never know.
Look down.
Yeah, he wouldn't look
down. I don't
down
think he'd look down
if there was an Naki in place.
7.07. I think he's okay. I think he figured out how to throw again. 5-5 score line.
Good resurgence. We got an alley saying Tim is on fire. Tim is playing Mike Maloney this evening, if I'm not mistaken, in that 4th place match.
All right, Jules letting it get started here. Gonna have to step over after dart 1. You can see it. The flight immediately grabbed. Threw a good dart on dart 3, but only a 3-mark start. Keith, thank you. Appreciate that.
By the way, Nick, for your enjoyment, Ryan Mooneyham did text me and say that mustache is bad. You want to see it?
Yeah, apparently Nick got a couple of screenshots about how bad the mustache was.
Yeah, shout out to everyone during the break that decided to screenshot my face and send it to me as if I didn't know what was there. That was really cool. And to Ryan Mooneyham, are you supposed to be making like stew or something, or chicken pot pie or whatever you guys do? Chicken and dumplings?
Hey, do you see who's watching along with us? That's Mr. 9-darter himself. Mr. Alex Spellman is watching along. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good. Cross-border darts challenge champion.
That is one we'd love to get in the mix here in our CSC Challenger Series, but I do, from my understanding, he kind of out of a reaching distance of a board. He has to kind of travel to get to a arachnid.
Just in case, let me tell you, Alex, how to become eligible to play in major PBD events like the CSC Challenger Series, just in case you're able to. Players become eligible for those by playing in PBD leagues and daily remote tournaments, or DRTs. Leagues are starting daily, so get involved by going to dartstoc.com and checking out the map. That map will show any location with G3 boards within the PBD system. If you're not seeing anything in your area, just have your vendor contact them on the website. From there, you can sign up for leagues on the website. It doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible either. Consistently playing one league a week will keep you eligible for this event in the future. Again, just go to dartstoc.com to get signed up today.
And look at the 16 shot there for Jules. He is going to take a shot at the 17s there. Interesting fact. I don't know if I like that. You're danged
I don't
if
know
you
if I
do,
like it this late.
You're danged if you do, dang if you don't, though. Even if you go with the 16s, Danny kind of still has the upper hand.
Well, still, no, man.
Now he's got to decide here. He's got to go for the kill shot.
He's got to
or
go for it.
15s.
You got to go for it.
Kill shot.
Yeah.
Especially at this point in the match.
There you go.
Look at Aaron with the big fist pump in the background, too. I love the enjoyment and the excitement. I wonder if that was a whisper one, too. I wonder if they're whispering there for the kiddo. Like, wouldn't that be awkward if it's just silent fist bumps? Fist bumps? Like, without the roars, it's just...
Well, Danny, that's a good first start from him. Yeah, it's going to make that nice and easy. Regains the lead 6-5. This has been a roller coaster back and forth ball game. Jules started out 2-0. Danny got the lead back 3-2. Tie ball game, and then 4-3 Danny going into the break. Jules fires out 2 straight legs to make it 5-4, and Danny comes back with 2 straight to make it 6-5. This, man, it's almost like who's leading? Who's the first to 8?
Good 7 mark from Jules. But a great
Boom
answer.
goes the dynamite for Danny Baggish as he starts the eating them up.
I'm going to be honest, for how many 9s we had right off the rip, kind of surprising we haven't seen more in these later stages of this match. Or the middle stages, I guess I should say, not later stages.
Look at this. He continues to eat. Back-to-back 9s for Baggish. Jules looking for an 8. Gets the 8 in return. 9.0733. Just buckle up, Buttercups.
He's still saying, give it to me, give it to me. That's a 997, folks. And look where Jules is, still within reaching distances. We got an 8-3-3, 7-3-3 battle. 7-7, Maloney and Tim. My word.
Oh, look at this from the Gambler. The Gambler with another 9.
What
His
is
third
that?
of the leg. He's on an 8.5.
I don't know what kind of dance move that was, Aaron, but okay. As you can see, Jules literally had to turn around, and Danny still gives it a let's go so we can see it. Oh, Danny's game screen broke? All righty. So maybe there's just an issue here. As an online
Jules
server.
can't see this? Oh, okay. Well, it just switched to Jules, you could tell.
So it must have been a little issue there with the server, I'm guessing.
Oh, look at this.
What an answer.
Dirty. The Dragon fires a 9 of his own.
What a leg, ladies and gentlemen.
8-5 to a 7-2. Okay, maybe they can still surprise me. Uh-oh. All I'm thinking is that it's going to ruin his average, but it also could ruin the leg for him.
Even Gates saying the board can't handle that much fire.
That's coming from Leonard.
That's great. That's funny.
Oh, Danny. They keep this up, they're going to have to just They're gonna blowing up both boards.
Jules trying to.
What a leg of darts.
Yeah, this is great back and forth as Jules tries to halt the 2-leg advantage for Danny here. We'll see. Is that a marker? Oh.
They call him the gambler. Will that gamble pay off?
I don't know if it did pay off. Jules with the upper hand shots here. 15.
I'm so surprised. I don't like it.
I would have taken the shot there at the 15s. I definitely think he should have, because Baggish can answer right back, and it only takes really a 4 mark to do so.
Yeah, there's.
He can do it now.
Back. Oh, big dart here. Ooh, he lets him off the hook. (6-3-8) plays a 6-6-3, and Jules goes to the bull because he blocked himself on the first 16.
$1,800 plus, guys. 200 away from somebody getting a customized boom goes the dynamite cameo from Sean Green.
And some mustache hairs from Nick Tarachi to share.
Sealed in a nice envelope. Our second 6+ from both of the individuals as Jules wins with a 6-1-1. Danny with a 6-0-0. Is that what I saw there? To miss out on that one?
Yep.
Wow. 6-6, folks. Fantastic.
And Will is going to give away a match commentated hat that he was wearing with at least one of his hairs stuck to it.
No, absolutely not.
Well, then we're not doing the cameo and the mustache hairs because you're no fun.
I'll send my customized pin that I got from the bank.
From Ford?
Stole it. Stolen.
Yeah, Danny in that leg went 9-9-7-9 and lost.
Oh, there's a reason why he went 3 and 4 mark in the latter stages of that leg, and that's what kind of really cost him. But starts off with a 9 here, back of him, or what? Follows up the 7 with a 9.
Yep. The math pays out there.
Yeah. I got tongue tied.
Looks like Danny way out in front in this one. Running away, going 7-9-7 to start off this one.
Yes, everybody, for the final time, I definitely have the advantage over everybody else. I have a lovely wife who cooks a smorgasbord of treats. That's probably why I've gained so many pounds the last 2 years. So yeah, muffins upstairs. I'll devour about 10 of them this evening, guaranteed.
I'm gonna start calling you Tina.
I like it. Do it.
You fat tub of lard?
You fat tub of lard? That's Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite, Nick.
Nick, if you have not seen that one, I'm sure you haven't.
Oh, that's the French guy, right?
No.
Oh my God.
No, it is not the French guy plus my catchphrase. It's
20 years ago, by the way, that movie.
No way.
Yep. 2004.
Ridiculous.
My dad's favorite movie, by the way. Big 9 there for Jules to open us up in this leg. Danny just 2 legs away here, as this has essentially become a best of 5.
Yeah, and Jules does not have to break the throw of Danny in order to win this match. He can hold throw here, hold throw in 2 legs, and we would be going to a last leg decider where they will diddle for the start. Brandon Kessler, vote for Pedro.
Such a classic.
I think we promised each other that we weren't going to movie quote the whole time and distract away from the match.
You can't do it once you name a couple good gym movies. As Jules throws in a good 8 mark here. Maloney 9-7 to guarantee a third place matchup for him, as Tim Adams unfortunately bids adieu. What a run for him.
So we're just going to see Danny just throw off here at the end just so he plays Maloney next week or in 2 weeks. If he wants him, he's going to have to go get him, you know? How about Mason Sasser in the chat? What's up, brother? Dude, it was crazy to see you in person at Booyah Cup. You look so different than the profile picture I knew you of a year ago. You've really grown out of your frame, so to speak. And the Dutch Dragon ties it up 7 apiece. Breathes some fire with a 6.80. Lisa back there in the fire red pants and black shirt. She's probably the nicest mother of dragons. Andrew Trainer goes, how about a race to 21? I couldn't agree with you more. We'd probably still get over before midnight my time. We might get done before 11 my time. 7-7. Danny closes the 19s first, goes back to the points. And Jules says, okay, I'll just take the 18s, I guess.
I might as well. He's
Trying
going to try to hunt him down and then take it away.
I like it. I like the move. Danny going to look down the 17s first. Yep. Now up right away. And this is why I liked it, because now Jules has an opportunity here to gain back control. Well, Brandon Neal, then Danny Baggish has a chance. That is the 19th 9 mark. And how about that? Number 8. That's an 8 mark. Still a fantastic 8 mark. Jules might lose this match with a 7.67 average. Or not. Just kidding. If he hits this 15. Wow, he doesn't even close the 15s. Goes right to the bull and closes those instead. But interesting. Especially because that's a 45-point lead. I am so surprised.
Yep. And
that Danny did not take a look there.
Danny hammers in the 15s, so two big shots here. Yep.
2 bull. Nope, I was wrong on the math.
Yeah, but
good job, Sean.
Three bulls in a trip 15, but that's okay.
Where were you on that one, Will?
Well, I was thinking it, so there's that guarantee.
There's the point lead. Stay in there again. Wow, look at this. The gambler now throwing a 7 of his own, and that's the 29 mark. Up 120 points here. Jules cannot win at this leg, and he won't even get the point lead.
Danny can put himself one leg away here. 3 bulls. Starts it off with a double. Go ahead and write it down. It's guaranteed.
Great 6-7-5. And Danny Baggish is one leg away from the king seat and a guaranteed $2,250. $500 difference of guaranteed money here tonight. Can Jules send it to a last leg decider? In which case we will diddle to see who gets the start. And buddy, this deserves a last leg decider, doesn't it?
I would love to get one here. We'll see if that happens or not, but it sure would be nice, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it be nice if we could have a last leg decider?
Terrible singing voice, Sean. I just wanted to let you know that. Thank goodness you're an English teacher instead of a choir teacher.
Well
57 on the board for Danny. 7 mark there for him. He took a shot there at the 20s when he could, and Jules going to hammer down on him.
Whoop.
Hammer down on him.
Put the hammer down. Danny Baggish. On the 19s.
Isn't that interesting? Michael says, the voice of an angel. Jason, my ears are bleeding now. So back differential thoughts there. 8 mark for Danny.
Well, it sounds like Michael has a perfect pitch.
You're flat. So flat.
I'm sitting down in a chair, leaning back, watching darts. And you're judging me on how flat I am?
Yeah, so flat.
I am round, sir. I am not flat.
You are definitely round. There's no denying that.
Wow. Whatever, Tina. Go eat your muffins.
I'm sorry. It's just that kind of night, guys. I just got to do it.
Will's the skinny one of the three of us. I want everybody to know this.
Okay. 1,980 viewers. We can get over 2,000 here soon. It's the stash is gone. Someone's getting the hairs. Someone's getting the custom cameo from Sean Green.
Someone's getting the USA Darts hat from Will.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, Sean Green here, guys. Just wanted to give you that cameo you paid for. Boom goes the dynamite to you and your family. Oh, my. Hammer down on the 18s. He's trying to get there, trying to make sure this is an 8-8 matchup and go the distance.
Nathan Garlow, did we just become best friends? Yep. And it looks like Jules a big giant point lead here, but the white horse thrown there from the Bagster.
That needs to be his new name. I love Maloney.
There goes the 17s.
Maloney lets us know.
There goes the 16s.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Maloney lets us know
That's
that
right.
was no easy task against Tim Adams as he joins us in the chat.
My butt's been puckered for 90 minutes. It's wonderful. Let's just say it how it is, all right? But we don't have any boundaries now, right?
No boundaries. As we're squared away for an 8-8 affair. Look at this, folks. You asked for it, you got it.
Oh, I wouldn't speak too soon.
Oh, you can speak too soon. Double. Okay, you can't speak too soon, folks. Here we go. What happened? Willie can't.
All right, now we can speak.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, guys, again, to set this up, they will diddle for the start. That diddle will be a split bowl diddle. So they'll shoot at the big numbers here, which both these guys, obviously huge, successful steel tip dart players. They're going to need to utilize all of that right here. The start of this match is going to be important. Who will get it? Danny will diddle first since he did to start the match. Nick would argue that that is the disadvantaged point. And I would agree with that. Unless you throw a 180. Unless you throw a 180.
Oh, look at that.
He's going to give Jules a chance to shoot the 180. I don't know about them apples.
Interesting play here from Danny Baggish, folks.
Oh,
I love
listen,
the play, honestly.
I love Danny, but I really needed that to punish him to let everybody know, don't do that ever again.
But here's what he did. He made Jules think about it. That's what he did there.
You know what else he could do is hit the 180, and all he has to do is just, then he can make Jules think about it.
But it makes the 140 invalid. Exactly what he did. I kind of like the play, especially in that. It's
you can't lose with the 180.
Hey, makes it interesting.
And that segment's so much smaller than the trip 20.
I think it's a brilliant move. I think it's a brilliant
move.
I'll stand
it's
by
not.
It.
You know it's not.
I think it's a brilliant move. I think it's a good move.
Last leg decider, Danny's going to start. Jules going to try and throw in a 9 here to get the point lead right away.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. They agree. Oh, boy. Here we go. Chess match, if any, folks.
It's split bowl, everybody who's commenting about the bullseye.
It doesn't matter. It's a smart move. 145, 180. I'm telling you. I don't know. It's a big play, Nick. That's what it is. Nick's saying in the background, drop it. No, that is the biggest move of the match.
9 from Jules Van Dongen. Talk about biggest move of the match. That might be it at this point. And we can drop it from here. Oh my goodness. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my. Can Jules keep up this? Oh.
What? Oh, I thought that was a misregister there for a second.
Well, you can see it was a miss on dart 3 because it's sticking in the 4. That's an unlucky miss.
It's the door opener Danny wanted. Trip 16. Does he make his move? Oh, he's going 15s. Okay.
It pays off.
What a chess match we got here, buddy.
My goodness. I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't know about you. Look at this. He's going to try and get rid of him, isn't he? He goes back to points. That is a 46-point lead. It's almost a perfect lead to do what he just did.
This is amazing. And look at
Danny needs 4 bulls or 4 15s.
Look at him take the shot early too.
4 15s needed to take back control, but Jules is going to get a shot at this. What is he doing?
Okay.
What is he doing?
That is very interesting. Now, I don't know about that one.
But
I mean,
he's smarter than us at darts.
Way smarter than us at darts, but I just don't know about that. I don't know what you're trying to achieve here.
Yeah, and now he has to hit. This is for the win. And it's going to pay off.
It very well could.
The gamble from the gambler. Will it pay off? He's been expert on this all time. Oh, no, he missed it.
This is unreal.
So Jules Van Dongen will be your king seat if he hits 1 bowl here. And the Dutch Dragon gets it done. A 6.19 last leg decider against the throw. And Jules proves something by getting it done. All odds against him. Not too many people giving him a chance because of all of the circumstances. Not me. I gave him a chance. And he pulls it off 9-8.
Folks, you just saw an unreal leg of some darts. You're probably the interesting strategic moves. Wow. I mean, and for it to play out like that, Danny, I don't know, questionable move on the bulls. He's going to be 100% backing of it because he's making Jules hit the shot. And that's what Danny tries to do all the time, is make you hit the shot. He takes the percentage shot. So that's what he tried to do there. He squared it up for himself. Jules missed, and then Danny just didn't hit.
He did all the right moves, obviously. Even I guess the 170. I'll give it to you finally. But I will say this. You still got to capitalize on the opportunities that you're giving yourself. You just didn't there on those last 3 darts. A little bit unlucky to go one out of the hole, but that is darts. And man, even for the best, it's not given that you're going to hit 3. And Jules Van Dongen is your king seat. And
over 2,100. So
yeah.
Someone's getting a customized Sean Green cameo. Someone's
ridiculous
getting
that I would have to do that.
You
better send that hat. You better send that hat. Goodness. I mean, guys, this is people ask me all the time. Do you ever get bored with darts? You've got to be sick of darts. No, not when it's like this.
This is why you can't get bored. I mean, that was an entertaining throughout match. I mean, that's less than an hour and a half of your time spent here watching an enjoyable, just outright barn burner. And that's the coverage we got for you, folks. Overall, for the match, though, Danny Baggish coming away with the higher average of a 5.61, but Jules coming up with the upper hand and getting that guaranteed first or second place money with a 5.31 average for him. So he's going to have to be double dipped to lose out.
And that's going to be tough to do for anyone. It will either be Mike Maloney or Danny Baggish, who Danny wanted to play, and he will play him. Not next week because we're going to be off next week, but in 2 weeks, that'll be the match probably on that Monday. I can't wait. I cannot wait. It is going to be dynamite for days.
And I can guarantee you, folks, that for the next couple days, Danny's going to be upset at himself knowing what he's now got to produce versus Mike Maloney and then do the same against Jules twice. So if he's going to hope to win this title, he's got to do a three-peat here, if essentially three matches on the spin to win it. But boy, some tough competitors still in this mix. Danny Baggish, Mike Maloney, going to be your next matchup here in our CSC Challenger Series Division 1. Wednesday night, though, we do have some coverage in Division 2. You don't want to forget about that one. Sean, who do we got?
Yep, it is Brett Hollanday taking on Corey Beck. So I believe that's a couple of Minnesotas at the same bar. That's the 4th place match.
I believe we're going to get coverage from Legends, so we should just have that entertaining matchup. A rare sight here as we get a live coverage match. Good one.
Yeah, I can't wait. It'll be so much fun. The Minnesotans going at it, and it's going to be a battle.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be a similar battle to what tonight was. A little bit lower averages, but the battle will remain the same. So you're going to want to tune in Wednesday for that one.
Don't even know if you can consider lower average. They may pump it up. You never know, folks. But
1B, you know,
it's just incredible. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. Some incredible numbers. 2,100 viewers is just massive. Yep. So big shout out to you all. Thanks for your continued support in this Challenger Series as we look to just continue to bring you coverage and the action you all want, you crave. So good stuff. William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick DeShera per usual. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time.
Have a great night, guys.